Welcome to the Mexican Grand Prix of 1990. We have a different pole sitter. It's the pole sitter from the first race of the year, Gerhardberger. So he has got back on top, and his teammate Ayrton Senna is sitting behind riccardopatrase's Williams on the grid. So things getting a little bit more tricky for Senna, but he does have a 9-point championship advantage right now. And this, well, but Berger will have a great chance to close it down today, because he's sitting there potentially 5 points ahead of Senna already. I mean, the expectation might be for another Mclaren 1-2, especially with Alainprost way back in 13th on the grid. No sign of any pace from Prost, but Mansell is 4th, so Mansell will hope to have a run at them. And Williams, they have had the odd surprise result, and they are back on form this weekend. So there are some things that may disrupt McLaren's hopes of a victory today, or at least of a 1-2, but I would say they're looking pretty strong. But Berger knows that he needs to hold out against Senna today if he wants to start closing that championship gap back in. It looks very much a McLaren duo battle at the moment, doesn't it? Because Alainprost, after having had such an impressive opening race in Phoenix, where everybody else dropped out and Prost survived and drove very sensibly, he scored 9 points in that first race, and in the 4 since, he's only taken another 10. So he's averaging at 2.5 points each race. That's between 4th and 5th position. So not looking particularly great for Prost for hopes of a championship fight, but he is still 3rd, 4 points ahead of Piquet. So, and Piquet is down in 8th today. We say that Benetton have a good race and they have a bad race. Well, this is that bad race, but he might have a chance to get into the points. He's got the Tyrrell of Jean Alesi, who is perennially unlucky, ahead of him. Alesi has had so many top 6 qualifying performances, but is yet to actually bring home a point this season. Martini's Minardi has only got 1 point this season, so there is potential for Prost to maybe get a point. But it's going to be an interesting race. We can see that the grid is ready to go, and let's see what we do here in Mexico. So there's Berger. He is getting ready on the grid. Berger with Patrese to his left, just slightly behind, and then Senna behind him. So Berger looking up. He will hope to get a good start. And there we go, off the line, and Patrese gets away well too. Mansell already trying to attack Senna. Well, here we go. Mansell already trying to attack Senna, but Senna now has got a run on Patrese as Mansell drops back. So Patrese will be hoping every time he gets a good grid slot, it goes wrong for him in the race. He'll be hoping that's not the case today, but Senna's already up the inside, and there's a little bit of contact. And Senna working his way around. Is he going to hold on? Patrese has another look through, but Senna forces the issue and gets through, and Boutsen has passed Nigel Mansell. So Boutsen is up into 4th place. Mansell has dropped to 5th in the Ferrari. Not a great start for Mansell. His teammate Ferrari will be hoping that Prost can come through, but there's no guarantees at all. Very poor qualifying performance. Mansell having a look at Boutsen there as trying to get back through, but unfortunately got caught a bit in turn 1. Senna still trying to get a run at Berger, and he's got through in the 2nd place out of Patrese, and now Ayrton Senna will feel that there is a very big opportunity to come and have a go at the victory and further extend his lead in the championship. Was 9 points. Could Senna get it up to 12? If they finish as they are at the moment, it would be down to 6. Still be reasonably healthy as long as he doesn't have a DNF somewhere, but Berger is certainly at the moment trying to work hard to defend, because Senna has got a run, although Senna then drops back slightly and Patrese gets a run. It's a bit of a yo-yo effect right now, but Senna is going to have the look. He's lining up and they're going into the Peraltado, and Senna is having a look at Berger, and through he goes. Really straightforward. Ayrton Senna now waltzing away, and Mansell is back inside Boutsen. So Mansell up in a 4th. Can he throw in Patrese? Piquet there runs a little bit wide, and he is going to come under attack from Martini. You see Prost there in the background. Very little progress made indeed. Mansell is already coming for a go at Patrese. So Ferrari actually have pace this weekend. They haven't seemed to be that pacey for most of the season, really, have they? But Mansell looking very good here, up in the 3rd, and Prost will be ruining this because he has qualified just too far back to really make a difference. And Senna is pulling really far clear, and Mansell is now thinking about challenging Gerhardberger. Berger can't afford to drop behind that Ferrari. Berger needs to. Mansell runs a little bit deep there, and he's now, well, he's trying to make up for it without losing that position back to the Williams again. But Berger really can't afford to drop any more positions and be in the position that he and Senna were at the start of the race, but reversed. Berger had high hopes for this race, but he's already looking like he's going to lose 3 points, although Senna's pace appears to be slowing a bit. Now I wonder if he's got a little bit of an issue creeping in, because Berger is onto his tail. Mansell is right there as well. This could be an opportunity maybe for Mansell and Ferrari to get a win. That would be great for Mansell. It's not been a fantastic start of the season, only 7 points so far. Senna still trying to hold off, but Berger is there. This is the Ferrari where Senna passed Berger before. Will Berger be able to switch back, or is Mansell going to pull a move on Berger? Let's see, here comes Nigel Mansell. He's looking, but Berger flicks it down the inside, and Senna is, well, Senna's under pressure, and Berger forces his way through past his teammate. What a great move from Gerhardberger, and Ayrton Senna now is the one who is defending. So Berger back into the lead. Fantastic from him. We see the two Williams having to fight each other. Piquet not making much of an impression in 6th, but he's starting now to have a look, although Martindonnelly is applying a bit of pressure to Piquet as well. Oh well, what a race this has been. The top 7 all in touch, and Berger starting to just get a little bit of an advantage, but that Peraltada corner is a big overtaking place, and Senna and Mansell certainly aren't a million miles off of him. Remember, there's a little bit of an engine issue for one of the Lotuses there. Prost, we think, is only in 10th, but the Lotus behind him, Derek Warwick, he is looking like he is going to be out of the race. So Berger still leads Senna, still leads Mansell, and there's a little bit of an engine smoke going on there. Is that Senna's car or is that Mansell's car? I don't want to tell. I think it's Senna's. I think it might. Is it Senna's? I think it's hard to tell because they're not on full throttle here. I think it is Senna's. You see a little bit of a puff coming out there, and yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it. And Senna, we saw him already drop the pace, but he's now right back on that pace. He's applying pressure to Gerhardberger, but he looks to have an issue creeping in. Will Ayrton Senna be able to finish the race, because a non-finish would be devastating. It would put him and Berger right back level on points. Mansell having a look. Mansell sniffs blood. Senna has got an issue, and Mansell really wants to take advantage and force the issue. There goes Mansell down the inside and going through, is he? Mansell going through, but they've touched, and I think Mansell's got an issue. Mansell is flicking around, he's got an issue. He's been done by Patrese. Patrese onto the podium, Boutsen and Mansell won't even score a point. He's lost so much. This is Berger wins the race. Wow, what a performance from Gerhardberger. Senna holds on for 2nd in spite of his issues. Senna will hold on to 2nd, so he'll only lose 3 points to his teammates today. And Nigel Mansell fighting for the victory up to the last, and then a touch with Ayrton Senna means that Mansell drops out of the points completely with suspension damage. What a great shame for Nigel Mansell. That was a glorious opportunity. The last time he had a glorious opportunity was Imola. He spun that one away, and again, a bit of impatience, I sense, has cost him today, and he finishes down in 11th. So the result then, Gerhardberger wins the Grand Prix, Ayrton Senna finishes in 2nd, Riccardopatrese 3rd, thierryboutsen 4th. So Williams not as quick as Ferrari today, but the fact that one of the Ferraris was out of position and the other Ferrari copped a suspension issue from a touch with Senna means that Williams, they were sensible, they were reliable, and they take home 7 points from this race. So really good for them. Nelson Piquet, in one of the races where the Benetton wasn't so good, manages to claim a 5th place. So really, really decent result and outcome from Nelson Piquet from this race. And Martindonnelly, with Mansell's issues, Martindonnelly claims a 6th place. And he's actually outscoring his more experienced teammate Derek Warwick quite nicely at the moment. Stefano Medina only just misses out of points in the Brabham, and the same for De Cesaris in the Dallara. And Prost finishes only 9th, so not able to recover from that poor qualifying. What a terrible result for Ferrari. No points whatsoever. Real shame for them. Let's have a look at the Drivers' World Championship then. Ayrton Senna still in the lead on 39 points, but Gerhardberger now within potential striking range on 33 points, so only 6 behind. Prost in 3rd is on 19 points, 20 off of Senna. Yeah, Piquet 4th on 16, Boutsen 5th on 13, Mansell 6th on 7, and Patrese also on 7. And then you have Griart on 4th, Larini 3, Donnelly 3, Gugelmin 2, Nannini 2, Warwick 1, and Martini 1. The Constructors' Championship sees McLaren just absolutely streets clear, 72 points. And then behind them, Ferrari in 2nd, all the way down on 26 points. Williams on 20 points, Benetton on 18, Von Metal then on 4, Lotus up to 4 now, pressing their case to be best of the rest for this season. Leighton House on Ligier on 3, Leighton House on 2, Minardi on 1. Well, I've really enjoyed this race. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe and help us to build the channel. And thank you for watching.